Vadim Trukan, former diplomat, joins us live from Kiev. Welcome to the broadcast.
Good afternoon. Nice to be at your broadcast.
Sir, let me ask you straight up. Leaked US military documents that indicate that the UK has deployed its special forces to Ukraine. Does it make it a direct confrontation between Russia and the West? How will this impact the ongoing war?
You know, I think that this is just small and minor importance details. In fact, Russia is saying for months and months, even before it started this invasion, that Russia is fighting West. Russia is fighting NATO. They are not in the position to say this is Ukrainians who defeated us on the battlefield. They say that this is NATO forces, this is NATO instructors, this is NATO soldiers, everything. But Ukrainian soldiers and Ukrainian army is fighting with Russians on the battlefield. And those victories which we have to achieve, which we will manage to achieve during last year, when we kicked out actually Russians from Kiev, from Kharkov, my native city, from Chernihiv, from Sumy, then from Kherson. This was victories made by Ukrainian soldiers. And if there are somewhere instructors from the West, this is good. But I am afraid that before this war is ongoing, nobody will confirm or reject this situation. What I can be sure in is that we have international Legion. This is huge military unit where soldiers and officers from many countries are serving. I don't know exactly whether Indian citizens are there, but for sure Britons, Americans, people from many countries, from Europe, from Brazil and so on are there. This is official. But talking about special forces from Great Britain, from other states, I think that nobody will confirm officially.
Vadim, I also need to ask you, now there has been a statement from Russia that this leak has been purposely done by the US. Now, of course, there is a lot of conjecture here, but in case this leak indicates at real figures and real information which has been made public now, what kind of damage is it expected to cause Ukraine's war effort?
You know, Ukraine has no any other choice except of fighting Russians, because we are fighting for our freedom, for our country. So it doesn't matter whether there is a leak of any information, whether if there is any psychological, I don't know, informational campaign against Ukraine, whether there is any other, falsified information about Ukraine, about our allies, about our partners. It doesn't change anything. We are fighting for our country. It is like if someone would invade some territory of India. Indians would fight for its own country. The same with Ukraine. So do not pay attention to what Kremlin is saying, what the propagandists are saying. Just look into the fact. It is Russia, the country which started this war. It is the Russians who are killing Ukrainian civilians, who are trying to kidnap our children. Many, by the way. And it is a Russian president who has who had got international warrant as a war criminal. It is a Russian ombudsman on children who has got international warrant as a war criminal. Not Ukrainian. So just be with Ukraine, try to help Ukraine, to support Ukraine, and then everything will be okay. Russia will be defeated, and then long-lasting and justifiable peace will be installed in Europe and will last for many decades.